Well, hey folks, how's everybody doing? Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Pleasant Valley 15 version 2.2 for Farm Sim 15. And I'm currently hauling a load of straw, about 175,000 liters, and my original intention was to take it that way up to the compost plant, but it has occurred to me there's an issue with that. And whoa, slowly roll there, Bessie. And that is, there we go. Actually, no, I want to take the dolly with me. I was good the first time. Good enough. And that is, with my almost superhuman driving skills, there's no way I'm going to back a dolly trailer up the ramp at the compost site. I'm telling you that right now. And although you may all think it would have been something rather humorous to see, well, it also could have simply meant that it didn't end up happening at all. So yeah, what I'm going to do, of course, is run back up the hill to the farm with me wee skirt wrapped around me legs, and there's the entrance, and grab a truck. And then we'll just zip back over there and we'll grab our trailer and carry on. The large wheat field is now down. We are finished with the rice harvest, and yeah baby, we will never need to plant rice again. We're here. How wonderful. Because if you look 3 up from the bottom, 1.639 million. That's million with a mil. Yes, indeed. So just over 1.5 million liters of rice. It's no wonder it took me weeks to cut it down. My goodness. So yeah, that's, yeah, as I said, it's such a big field that even Courseplay just couldn't manage it. Every time he'd come back from dumping off, he'd sit there and no harvester in sight. Even though I manually went, look dude, don't do this to me. It's this harvester. So yeah, but we have the wheat off the field. I'm going to slowly but surely pick up all the straw. I had the straw off the barley field, but I don't know. The barley was, shall I say, disappointing. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, we have 136,000, but that's our second field that's come down. You know, we've done that one big field of wheat, and we ended up getting out of it. Oh, I haven't emptied it yet. I'm sorry. It's sitting in a trailer just over the hill. So, yeah, over 100,000 liter off that field. It's a big field, mind you. Alright, let's go grab this straw and head up to the compost. Now, I was hoping to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but, i.e. drop off this huge, yeah, that's how you look across the road, drop off this huge trailer full of straw and hopefully pick up whatever is there for manure so that we can start harvesting a few fields. Or not harvesting, I'm sorry, fertilizing a few fields. However, I don't believe these particular cat trailers will handle manure, so we will have to deal with that upon a separate occasion. Now, this is unfortunately going to have to be a pretty short episode. I am literally currently sitting in the lull before the storm. We've had one really massive storm roll through here last night. In fact, spent most of the day with the building manager taking care of various issues that the incredibly high winds and large voluminous rains brought upon us, including the fact that, well, I'm not going to go there. We had entirely the wrong pump down in one of the buildings, and for some reason someone was supposed to buy a sump pump and body submersible pump, which is all well and good. They will both pump water. Unfortunately, one shuts off when there's no water. The other just goes, I'm plugged in, look at me go. Now I'm just a burnt piece of molten garbage. But yeah, so other issues that crop up when you have massive storms. But as far as the lull goes, there's another one supposed to be rolling through here this evening. And I can actually hear it in the distance. Sort of sounds like a little bit like a jet aircraft that just doesn't really get closer, just sort of gets louder. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's sort of what it reminds me of. And it is just that, another really nasty windstorm. Kind of odd, we don't usually get them in March. In fact, I mean, we're already at the point where, you know, the roses on the bush outside are starting to bloom, and there's daffodils and crocus up, and it's been warm enough that, you know, just you notice it's spring, even though it is very early March. But then again, I do live only blocks from one of the largest bodies of water on the planet, and that comes with its own surprises. Alright, let's hop out here while the truck's doing its thing and see how we're actually doing for goods. Sorry about that, guys. We are back. And no, I just want to see what we actually have available here. Figure out what we'll need to come and pick it up. Well, I don't know that we have that many choices, but we can certainly work it out when we have a little more knowledge. We got 71,000 currently. Alright. This thing will take a bit more of the old straw. 71,000. Wow. That's certainly going to help our cause. But yeah, as I was saying, there's another storm on its way in, and I really don't want to take the chance of just suddenly having a massive power outage or something. Because one of the other wonderful things we had to clean up after was the fact that one of the roofs over one of the maintenance buildings down there started to leak, and basically the wall right behind all the power meters was awash, shall we say. So yeah, that and the fact one of the other floors flooded. We had to run some more drain pipe down. Yeah, so storms have their effects, and I'm right between them. So as I say, we're gonna have to make this a fairly short episode. But there's one mission accomplished, and it won't take us long to make that back. I think we've probably got about 70,000 liter left in the silo down at the cow barn, and a couple loads of bales. But it doesn't take too many of those loader wagons full of straws, or indeed a baler full of straw. And the next thing you know, well, old Jed's a millionaire and his kinfolk. No, that's not it. Where were we going with this? Oh yeah, and you're back up to several 100,000 liters, and this truck doesn't look so big anymore. That was it. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much anything going on at the farm right now. I ran a complete one of these trailers up to the cogent, so it has at least some wood chips to start chewing on. I think I might have also run some coal out there. Oh, speaking of coal, as soon as we get to the top of the hill, should that happen? Ah yeah, there we go. This truck's not too bad. And yeah, I'm sure if we park it here, we should have pretty much the entire throughway blocked off, so ideal, is it not? Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. What are you doing today? You are... oh, yeah, okay. Never mind, I'll do that on my own time. That's just more gravel for the... oh, have some milk. Thank you. Just more gravel for the rice field that will soon become a cranberry field. But don't tell Courseplay, because I'm going to keep telling it it's a rice field. Ah, here we are. We're at Sammy Adams. And just about to do that. I didn't want you guys to miss that. I know that, you know, it is one of the highlights of the map, indeed. So that's all you're going to take. Really. Well, 60%. I guess we could do worse. I've also unloaded a fair chucka-mucka of water, as you can see. I don't know, 60,000 I'm going to guess, maybe. 98,000. Well, that's not a bad guess. 95,000 coal. So we're doing fine for power. We have no barley or hops down here yet. Now, our barley, of course, is just not all that, you know, whoop-de-doo. And apparently, although, now, all of you are out there, including the guy that ragged on me for ragging on the map for its little quirks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't hops actually a crop unto itself? I mean, because apparently in Pleasant Valley, there's this magic fairy girl, and if you take her some hemp, she puts it in her private stash and gives you some hops for it, or something like that. But, yeah, odd. Yeah, okay, odd covers it, you know? Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think what I'm going to do with this is finish filling it with coal, and we'll run it up to the sawmills at another time. But there you are, so the old Sammy Adams is doing just hunkety-dory. Ooh, something else I wanted to do while we were up the compost plant, believe it or not. Hey there, you got a load of that there, Mr. Derpy Dumper Digger, whatever the heck your name is. Digger, Derpy Digger. There you go. I guess I'd be the Derpy Dumper here, wouldn't I? Alright. Yes, sir, yes, sir. 1 bucket full. Are you going to make it 2 and I can go somewhere else? Please? Oh, yeah. We are on a roll today. The truck I had over for gravel there that I showed you and went, I'll deal with that on my own time. Yeah, 8 times I had to move that. Well, there's 83,000 and that harvester is full and finished. So, yeah, about 100,000. I think he carries 25, so there you go. A little over 100,000 in wheat. We will take a trailer of barley to Samuel Adams. I have a large field of hemp planted across the road. I'm going to put onions up here. I was going to put them down there, but hey, we needed the hemp. What else we got going on? Pretty much nothing. You, yeah, okay, like I said, I dumped a whack of wood chips in there. There's nothing else up here I need, is there? No. Not this one. We all know what's going on there. We have another 5% gold sitting there. We also have another $500,000 worth of gold still in our pocket, of course. So we certainly don't have to worry about funds. Here's how our forest is doing. Oh, look, it's a forest again. Coming over here, we can see our sawmill is still producing, and I do believe that we currently have 2 more stacks of boards sitting on the trailer. He's waiting for a wash. He helped with the wheat harvest. And that's pretty much, yeah, there we go. We got 2 full stack, and as you can see, they're still working away. You're not working away. This concerns me. Now, I know that we didn't have exactly equal number of bits and boards. Why are you not running? At all. You have fuel. You have no logs. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to need to do a little bit more logging. But that, I think, guys, is probably kind of pushing it. I can hear the window starting to rattle in the living room. That's usually a pretty good indicator, because when the wind comes from that side, it's, well, never gentle, never breeze-like, never warm. So, with that bombshell, I gotta stop watching old Top Gear reruns, I tell you. I keep ending every episode, and on that bombshell. Anyway, that's it for me for this time. If you guys like the episode, please hit the old like button. This is quite the process, isn't it? That's just wonderful. I love the way they stack those. If you like the episode, please hit the like button. It really helps out the channel, and of course, I could use all the help I can get, if you couldn't tell from listening to me. But beyond that, well, this has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15, coming to you from the ever-amazing Pleasant Valley. Swimming with the logs. No, that's the fishes. Wrong thing again. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now. Oh, we gonna cut us down some trees, Louise. Woo-hoo.